Good morning, gang. We're just sat in the car. It's a balmy -3 this morning and it looks like we're going to be late for school. It's currently 8:52 and the bell goes at 9, and I thought I'd set the car to defrost and I hadn't, so it's fully frozen. So we're going to be a little bit late. There's no point rushing when the weather is like this, but yeah, hopefully we don't have more snow on the way because I've had my fill for a wee while now. Kids are all at school and we actually made it just in time for the bell, so nobody was late this morning. I think the bell had literally just gone and we made it in the door. Morning. Isn't it so funny how you do that? Morning! Through the car window. Nobody can actually hear you because you're in a vehicle. So now I'm heading to Jazzercise. Come along. Oh, it's a busy old morning, it is the day. Yeah, heading to Jazzercise last night. Heading to Jazzercise now. Got in from swimming last night and felt a bit chilly, but I thought, oh, it's just because we've been outside. It was a really cold night. I'm sure Sophia told me it dropped to like -12 last night. Haven't actually checked that though, so can't confirm. But I thought, oh, the house is just feeling colder. I need to like open up some of the radiator valves because they're not like fully open to heat up the house. And then started putting the girls to bed. I fed everyone at the sports centre because I couldn't be bothered cooking last night. And so we didn't have, you know, we weren't sat in the kitchen, we didn't have like a lot of time to spend downstairs. It was quite late, did some homework, went upstairs, started getting the kids to bed, and I was like, no, the house definitely feels cold. Went downstairs and checked the thermostat, 16 degrees inside, the boiler was broken. I was like, no, we need to replace the boiler. But because I keep saying, I haven't done it in a while, but because I before was kept throwing it out there, oh, should we move into the town? Should we move into the town? Should we move into the town? And like a bit unsettled, Lee didn't obviously want to fork out an absolute fortune for us to get our boiler replaced, but it's reached that time, it needs to be replaced. And yeah, I kept turning it on and off and on and off and on and off last night, and then eventually I managed to reset it and it like took hold and started warming up. But by that point I'd stripped everybody's beds, doubled up all the duvets, heated blankets on, hot water bottles in beds, so everyone went to bed very cozy. Then the house started warming up. I was like, oh my god, the kids are going to wake up in the middle of the night absolutely boiling. So you'll be pleased to know my heating is back on. So typical. When I text Lee, I was like, so typical for this to happen. I don't think anything ever goes wrong when he's at home. It is always when he's offshore. So that's 1 week down into his 2 weeks away, and I'm so ready. I'm like counting down the hours now. I feel like because we know it's coming to an end, I feel like I need him home even more. You know, like I'm so done with him being offshore that I just, now that the end is in sight, I'm like, oh my god, just hurry up and get home. Oh, why is that road closed? Anyway, I'm gonna go to Jazz and I'll take you along my day with me. It's the day after yesterday and I thought it was cold on yesterday's school run. This morning it is -9. Look at that. That is wild. 10 to 9 and it's -9. Gym done. Feeling good for it. It's still very frozen out here, but I am very hot, so I'm not putting my layers on. It's still -4. It's 11:15 and it is still -4. Brr! I'm gonna nip home, go and jump in the shower, and then am I gonna go and jump in the shower? How sweaty am I? Yeah, I'll probably go and jump in the shower, and then I've got a nail appointment at 12:30, so I'm going to go and get that done. I think this is, I thought last time was my short nail appointment, but I think this is my short one. like as in I don't have long between this nail appointment and my next one, but my nails are so long, they're like talons. So I'm gonna get them taken right down and go for something funky, maybe like sparkly gold or something like that. I'm undecided, but needs to be a little bit festive since we're in that time of year, and I also need to walk the dog. And then what I would really like to do is have a look through my festive outfits, because I've got my first festive get together this weekend on Sunday. One of my pals is hosting a wreath making thing at her house with drinks and nibbles. I'm going to drive, Lee's away, and I've got my mum looking after the girls, so I'll drive. Hopefully she'll have some delicious non-alcoholic delights as well. Yeah, I'd like to just, I haven't actually tried on anything that I ordered. Remember I shared that Marks and Spencer skirt with the pearls all over it? Haven't tried it on yet, and I got very, very thin sheer tights and some new slingback heels and a couple of tops to wear with that skirt. So I'm thinking not that for this weekend, because I want to wear that to another festive get together at her house as well, weirdly. Some people are such good hosts. I am not one of those people. And I think that I might be able to make my... Oh, on you go then. It's like a massive oil lorry delivering oil that just decided to pull out of the junction, and I had to slow down. Anyway, yeah, what was I saying? Satin slip skirt with like a nice knit tights and boots. I saw Beth Bartram on Instagram wearing that the other day, although she had it with Converse, not with boots, but I wouldn't put it on with Converse. I don't think I could put Tamagotchi's done poo. I don't think I could pull that look off, not quite trendy enough. So come with me and we'll go and have a wee look at what I've got. Actually, do you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna also, how weird is this? Can you see? It's at the wrong angle. This is a bruise that's just appeared from nowhere. I haven't banged it, like it's a really random place to get a bruise. And it's also got like a mole in the centre of it that wasn't there before. Do I need to be worried? Do I need to go see someone about it? It's kind of freaking me out a little bit. It just isn't like anything that I've ever had before. Maybe it's just a new mole that's appeared, and the mole appearing made me bruise. Yeah, before I go and get showered, I'm going to go and take the dog on a quick walk. I'll just do a 3k with him now, and then another walk later, just a little one. Just out with the dog. It is beautiful, still absolutely freezing, but the sun is shining and it is glorious. Gonna do a nice little loop before my nail appointment. Come on, boy. Come on. Good boy. Yes. Have you guys started your Christmas shopping yet? I have picked up a few little bits and bobs. The girls have made lists and I've like distributed them to family members. But I think I do this every year. I like always feel overwhelmed, and then it always ends up fine, so I'm not letting myself get flustered over it. And this year he's home for Christmas, which I'm just so happy, and he's going to be home next year and the following year. This job that he's starting is a secondment, so it's meant to be for 2 years. It is for 2 years, but if he obviously doesn't love it, then, and I don't love it, then he will be going offshore. That is the risk we are taking with doing this. It feels really weird because I'm so buzzing and so excited about him coming onshore, but actually the only time he's ever been onshore was when he didn't work for 2 years, when I was doing like big things on YouTube, and that was paying on all the bills, which I'm definitely not doing big things on YouTube anymore, if you hadn't noticed. And he was home all the time, so it was completely different, where now he's going to be going, oh my god, I can't even have my fingers out my pocket, it's so cold. He's going to be in the office every day and just home in the evenings and weekends, so it's going to be a completely different setup for us. One we've never done since having children. So I think the biggest sacrifice for us both, well, the biggest sacrifice for Lee is going to be a lack of free time during the day, because when he's home from offshore, he's fully home from offshore and the kids are in school all day. He can play his golf, he can do whatever he wants to do, chill out. He doesn't do much chilling out, he likes to be busy, but he'll lose 3 weeks of chill out time at home, which is his own free time. And the biggest sacrifice for me will be for both of us, will be not having that alone time together, just me and him, which we've become so accustomed to do. We actually like each other. I've realised since sharing the fact that come on, walk nicely, since he's coming on shore, that actually a lot of married people don't actually love spending that much time together. Lee and I really do, and I mean, I'm not judging, whatever works for you and whatever your dynamics are, but we just get on so well and like love being together, and I would spend all day, every day with him if I could, which I didn't realise wasn't quite the norm. So yeah, I'll really miss on not having that time together, just us two whilst the kids aren't there, but we'll just have to make time, go on more date nights. Oh my god, my hands. Go on more date nights and schedule in more things for just us two. That was me heading out to my nail appointment. I just had a bowl of Greek yogurt with chia seeds and blueberries. I am doing like an online coaching thing and following a nutrition plan, which is something that I have never done, and I think I've realised why I struggle with like my weight and not being able to make a difference at the gym, even though I'm like working really hard, and I am eating nowhere near enough food in general, and also nowhere near enough protein. So I never normally really eat breakfast because I'm never hungry, and I struggle to get something in before going to Jazz or going to the gym, which I tend to do in the mornings. And as for the last 5 days-ish, maybe longer, I've been eating breakfast every morning. I have to force it in. I don't wake up being like, oh, I'm hungry today. But I'm doing it, and yeah, you need to eat a lot of food in a day and a lot of protein. I don't think I'm going to have time after my nail appointment before I have to be at the wellness thing at the school. So I brought that with me, and a packet of Skips because they're really low in calories, and I can have like the biggest salad in the world and be full to the brim of salad. I've always got room for like a little bit of something like crisps, which is really bad, and it's a habit I should probably kick, but oh god, life's too short for not eating Skips. So I brought my bottle of water. I'm drinking 2 litres a day, which I was doing anyway. So nails, and then I might just have a little few minutes to have a mosey into the charity shop and see if I'm looking for, not The Handmaid's Tale, The Maid. Yeah, the book is called The Maid, and there's 2, I think. It's red with like a lock on the door. And I'm a bit reluctant to buy. I have a voucher for WH Smith's, but I'm so bloody tight that I'm a bit reluctant to spend it on buying that because it's bound to come into my charity shops. I've got like 4 charity shops in my little town, and they always have really good books. So I'll pop in and have a wee looky for that. Dinner is cooking, and I'm going to take this. I mean, I say dinner is cooking. We've got chicken nuggets, fish fingers, chips, beans in. It's one of those nights tonight, and actually our freezer is full. We never really eat food from the freezer, and there's loads in it, so I thought let's just start working our way through the food in the freezer whilst I cannot be bothered cooking. So that's what we're having. I'm sure we'll all enjoy it, and then I should probably think about doing some kind of food shop, but I do have a HelloFresh box arriving tomorrow. #ad, even though I'm not working with them, it's just me ordering one. I shared the other day on Instagram that when you have a little bit of a dog yak chew left like this, you can put it in the microwave for like a minute and it puffs up and completely changes in texture. I'll show you what I mean. I'm going to put this in now. And that's how it comes out. It's cool, isn't it? And it's like a completely different texture, like quite crumbly. You can take it, but don't give it to him right now because it's a bit hot. Yeah, anyway, I just thought that was good because normally when it gets that size, I take it off Bertie because it's like a choking hazard. And then you puff it up and then he can enjoy the last bit of it. Happy 1st of December. We're in real time now. Well, almost real time by the time you're watching this. I totally forgot to sign off that vlog, but it's the 1st of December. Our elves came back today. Poppy woke up at 5:45. Oh.
because she was so excited to see if they were back. So that's going to be the running theme, isn't it, for the rest of the month? And I'm heading out today to my pals. I didn't end up trying on any of my slip skirts and stuff for my outfit today, so I need to do that this morning. I'm also going to head to the gym, hopefully get a cheeky little workout in. Sunday morning workout, who even am I, before going over to hers, so I'm feeling in a good mindset to not like binge the grazing table, because I'm a sucker for a grazing table. Anyway, I hope you're all having a nice Sunday, and I will see you next week. Bye.